Saying goodbye to a beloved dog is one of the hardest things any pet owner will ever face. If you've ever found yourself wondering how you'll know when your senior dog is nearing the end, this video is for you. In this video, we'll walk through 12 important signs that could indicate your dog's final days, or simply in need of urgent veterinary care. It's a heartbreaking but necessary conversation that every devoted dog owner should be prepared for. So, find a quiet space, maybe keep a tissue nearby, and let's go through these emotional but crucial signs together. And after exploring these signs, we'll also talk about the compassionate steps you can take to make your dog's final days as comfortable, loving, and dignified as possible. One of the common signs you may notice is a change in their eating habits, such as stopping eating or showing little interest in food. No matter how much they once loved their favorite treats, a dog nearing the end may refuse food and water altogether. Their body is gradually shutting down, and they no longer feel hunger or thirst. Some dogs might even experience nausea or vomiting, making eating nearly impossible. If they struggle to keep water down, dehydration can set in quickly, and at this stage, forcing them to eat or drink may do more harm than good. Instead, offering small sips of water with a dropper or simply keeping them comfortable is often the best way to help. If this touched your heart or taught you something new, don't forget to like the video. It lets us know you want more content like this. Number 2, they lose interest in everything. Loss of appetite often goes hand in hand with an overall loss of interest in life. As heartbreaking as it is to think about, a dog's final days often come with subtle yet significant changes in their behavior and energy levels. One of the most telling signs is a sudden loss of interest in the things they once adored. That tail-wagging excitement over a favorite toy, the eager anticipation of mealtime, or even the joy of greeting you at the door may start to fade. It's not that they love you any less, it's simply that their body and mind are slowing down. As their energy wanes, they may also become more distant or confused, retreating into themselves as their cognitive functions decline. Number 3. They become extremely weak and lethargic. Another clear sign is lethargy and weakness. Dogs by nature are full of life and curiosity, but when they begin spending most of their time lying in one spot, avoiding movement, or struggling with even the simplest tasks, it's often an indication that their health is declining. They may choose a quiet, secluded corner to rest, far from the usual hustle and bustle of the household. If your once lively companion no longer has the strength to play, eat, or even respond to your presence the way they used to, it may be their way of telling you they are getting ready to say goodbye. Number 4. They experience decreased mobility. Your once energetic pup may now find even simple movements challenging. Getting up, walking, or maintaining balance might become a struggle, with shaky legs and an unsteady gait replacing their usual confident strides. You might notice them stumbling, wobbling, or even collapsing when they try to move. In some cases, their muscles may tremble uncontrollably, making their movements appear almost seizure-like. These signs indicate that their body is growing weaker, and they may need extra support and care to navigate their surroundings safely. Number 5. They experience significant weight loss and muscle wasting. Once strong limbs may appear frail, their once bright eyes may look sunken, and their body may lose its usual strength. This visual change is often stark, and as difficult as it is to witness, it's a natural part of their journey. Number 6. Their breathing patterns change noticeably. As heartbreaking as it is, one of the most telling signs that a dog is nearing the end of their journey is a shift in their physical and behavioral patterns. One of the most urgent indicators is changes in breathing. You might notice your dog panting heavily, even when they're at rest or struggling to catch their breath for no apparent reason. A persistent cough or irregular breathing could point to serious conditions like heart failure, respiratory disease, or even organ dysfunction. It's a distressing sight, but it's your dog's way of telling you that their body is slowing down. Number 7. They lose control of their bladder and bowels. Even the most well-trained dogs may start having accidents, not because they've forgotten their training, but simply because their bodies can no longer keep up. As their organs slow down and their strength fades, they may not have the energy to stand or even signal when they need to go outside. This can be heartbreaking for both you and your dog, but remember, it's not their fault. The best thing you can do is provide comfort. Number 8. Their body temperature drops noticeably. Their paws may feel cool to the touch, their breath might lack its usual warmth, and their body may seem colder than normal. This happens because circulation slows, redirecting blood flow to essential organs as their body prepares for its final transition. While this process is natural, it's never easy to witness. In these moments, offering extra warmth and gentle comfort can help them feel safe and loved as they peacefully drift away. Number 9. Their behavior changes. Some dogs seek solitude, withdrawing from family members and other pets as if they instinctively know their time is limited. Others may become unusually clingy, seeking constant reassurance and physical closeness. Their behavior may seem unpredictable, one moment distant and the next desperate for comfort. You might also notice restlessness as they struggle to find a comfortable position, shifting from one spot to another in an attempt to ease their discomfort. It's heartbreaking to witness, especially when they whimper, tremble, or flinch when touched. This isn't aggression, it's simply their body reacting to pain. Number 10. Their gum color suddenly changes. Your dog's gums can reveal more about their health than you might realize. A healthy dog should have gums that are a nice pink shade. But if they start looking pale, white, bluish, or even yellow, it's time to take notice. Pale or white gums could indicate anemia or severe blood loss, while blue gums signal oxygen deprivation, possibly due to heart or lung problems. A yellowish tint, on the other hand, might point to liver disease. These changes can happen gradually or suddenly, but either way, they're a warning that your dog's body is struggling. Number 11. They show signs of pain and discomfort. If your dog is in pain, you might notice them whimpering, flinching when touched, especially in sensitive areas, or becoming unusually still, preferring to stay curled up in one spot. Some dogs may even grow irritable or show signs of aggression due to their discomfort. Recognizing these signs early is essential for managing their pain effectively. A conversation with your veterinarian about pain relief options could make all the difference in ensuring your beloved companion stays comfortable and enjoys their remaining days to the fullest. Number 12. They vomit frequently or have persistent diarrhea. A little stomach upset now and then is normal for dogs, but when vomiting or diarrhea becomes persistent, it's a major red flag. Chronic digestive issues can quickly lead to dangerous dehydration and malnutrition, making your beloved pet weaker by the day. If your dog can't seem to keep food down or their stomach troubles just won't stop, it's a sign their body may be struggling to keep up. These symptoms might indicate an underlying illness, organ failure, or a general decline in their ability to process nutrients. Saying goodbye to a beloved dog is one of the hardest things any pet owner will ever face. As their final days approach, your furry companion may seek extra comfort, needing your presence more than ever. Sitting with them, gently stroking their fur, and speaking in a calm, soothing voice can provide much-needed reassurance. Dogs are deeply attuned to human emotions, so staying as composed as possible will help them feel safe. Even if they seem unresponsive, your love and kindness still reach them. If they're not drinking much, moistening their mouth with a damp cloth can offer some relief. Some dogs, however, prefer solitude when they sense their time is near. If yours does, respect their need for space by creating a peaceful, cozy spot where they feel secure. The most important thing is to let them know they are loved, comforted, and safe. Because in the end, all they truly want is to feel your presence by their side. Finally, we just want to say, if you notice any signs that your pet's health is declining, it might be time to schedule a visit with the vet. Some conditions can be managed with treatment, but if your dog is in their final stage of life and medical options are limited, you may face one of the most difficult choices a pet owner ever has to make, considering humane euthanasia. This decision is never easy, but it is ultimately an act of love, ensuring your dog does not endure unnecessary pain or suffering. One way to stay in tune with their well-being is by tracking their quality of life. Each day that your dog seems happy and comfortable, mark it on a calendar as a good day. This simple practice will help you recognize patterns and guide you when tough decisions arise, especially as those bad days start to outweigh the good. Remember, every choice you make comes from a place of love and care, and you are not alone on this journey. And while losing a dog is heartbreaking, remember that there are countless others waiting in shelters, longing for a second chance. If your dog could speak, they'd likely tell you to open your heart again, because they know better than anyone that love is meant to be shared.